Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. We are taking another break from Fishing Planet to come take a look at Delaware Bay once again. Last time we had just come out here on the dock and did some fishing, and I think this time we're going to take the boat out and see what we can do. There's other spawn points if you go to the map here that we can also check out, but this one, I came out there and it didn't look like there was a whole lot there. I might eventually take a look at it with more detail, but with the limited prep time I have here, I think going out on the boat might be a little more productive. So let's see here. We just need to press B and get on the boat. It doesn't look like we have any sonar on this boat. We just have a boat. So we're just going to come out here and see what there is to see, honestly. I don't see much. At least not so far. This could be our limit right here. I can't tell just how big this bay is or how far we can go. Looks like I can go past those. Got sailboats over there. We got... oh, we got sharks. Alright. Since we got sharks, this looks like a good place to stop here. Got other critters out there too, but I see a lot of sharks. And that's where things get interesting. Alright, let's see. Yeah, and this one... oh, we have rod holders too. That's cool. I wonder if that works. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like rod holders. Well, we'll find out soon enough, I guess. Let's see here. What do we got as far as gear? We've got... okay, we've got... well, we're going to try something that might attract the shark. We need a big, heavy rod, though. It's going to have to be at least this big. I think now we're going to need to get stronger line than that. 152, we got 78 pound, we got 71 pound. That is not going to cut it. Let's see, do we have anything here that's a little bit stronger? Like 168. That would probably do it. Alright, let's see here. What is the strength here? 168 would be more than enough. Anything stronger than that? Or is that as high as we can get? I think 168 is what we're going to be using. Where's our float rod? We do have a float rod, don't we? Maybe not. Maybe we had... oh, here it is. It does say they go for it. Is there anything they might like better? Let's see. Maybe a bleak? No, I think we'll stick with that, but we're just going to use this one. Yeah, this only thing about this map is it's so dark. Put down the rod? Why couldn't I do that with the other? Oh, okay. I gotcha. We can put the rod down. Well, let's do that. Let's grab the second rod, which has this on there. We'll throw that out there. Yeah, there it is. And we'll put it down. Oh my gosh, 4 rod holders. I just realized that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think we might have a bite. No? We do have a lot of sharks around. Why are they just swimming around but not going after it? I mean, we got mahi-mahi, we got... Nobody seems to be interested in any of it. That is so weird. And maybe they nerfed the bite rates down. You know, that's possible. Sometimes they try to make it a little more challenging. Yeah, I'm not getting a reaction from anything. They usually start to spin and all kinds of weird stuff. I'm going to put the rod down for a minute. Take a look at this one. Nothing seems to be going for the liver right now. Even if it was, I don't have any way of knowing whether something's biting on this. So, is there a way to equip it with some kind of a bell or something? Let me see. Accessories. Says unequipped signalizer territory. Yeah, it does not look like you can. Or maybe it is on there, I don't know. I'm going to try a different bait though. Let me see if some kind of other live bait will work. Let's see, what about bleak? Okay, that seems to get... We can come down on the hook size. Let's do 4/0. Maybe the hook's too big. A little farther than I wanted to throw it. That's good. Let's put this right here. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see if that signal works. What the heck? Alright guys, I downsized my hook to a 4/0 and I'm using shrimp instead of the liver just to see if anything might be more attracted to it. I've been kind of surprised. There haven't been a whole lot of activity. They just seemed really docile. I mean, really docile. There we go. We got us a marlin. Oh, very nice. We need to definitely come down on the tension, though. I wonder if we can get this guy in. Ooh, isn't he beautiful? Yeah, I guess it was just we needed to change baits. That's so cool. I hope I can get him in with this. He's taking it out. He's not coming in. Yeah, I have a feeling this may be a battle. Marlin are not easy to get in any game. Alright, dude, come on. Yeah, we're going to be pushing our gear to its limits here. And we might have to fight him for a while. Let me see what things look like up here. Yeah, we don't want it to get too loose. He just seems to be taking it out further and further, guys. Not too bad, though. Wasn't exactly expecting to land into a marlin. Float fishing is a lot more risky because it can't use as heavy a gear, but he's eventually got a tire. Or not. Honestly, it seems like I'm doing better than trying to lift up on him. Okay, that's not working. think I just have to wear him out. And it's just going to, like I said, it's just going to take a while. Well, if I get any closer, guys, I'll bring you back. Alright, guys, I am back. I'm finally gaining on him. Yeah, it just takes some patience. They're strong, but eventually they wear out. But again, as we played this game before in the past, he could bolt. He could get a last ounce of strength right there near the end, so we're going to see what happens here. But isn't he a beautiful looking fish? He is gorgeous. Let's see if we can't get him in. Hopefully we can get him in without him bolting. Alright. And we got him. Holy crap, that is a big fish. Let's hide the GI. We can't really get a good picture of the... Yeah, that's the only thing about this new game is our view of the catch is not all that great. It's like they haven't fixed that yet. And there's the floating hat again. But he is a 5-star Atlantic Blue Marlin. Surprisingly, he only brings $309 cash. That's not really all that great, to be honest. 179 pounds? Well, we're going to keep him anyway. I would have thought he'd bring in something a lot more than that. But we're going to keep him because I'm putting him in the trophy room. I don't think we're going to do a whole lot better than that. Is this one going off? It's acting funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's acting like there's something pulling on it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. No? I don't know why it's doing that. I think it might be another glitch. You know what? I'm just going to dangle this in the water. I think it might do better. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. I would like to see what instead of float fishing, maybe using a lure, what it would do. But we're going to need a really strong rod. And that is not it. Wait a minute. 195 saltwater. Let's see, we got black drum, blacktip shark. So I'm thinking maybe a shad would be better. Is this one that will sink? Silky shark, yellowfin tuna. Blacktip shark. Maybe something will go for it. There's plenty over there. I don't think any blue marlin are going to go for it, but since we've already caught one, it should be alright. Let me get this go down a little bit. Let's see if anything goes after this one. This one, at least I can see. Ah! A little bitty fish went after it. What the heck is that? Is that a black bass? Not exactly 100% certain what that is. Little bitty fella. Well, I didn't realize how far out I did cast it, so that may have been part of the problem. Everything big was close to the boat. I wouldn't be surprised if something came out and bit him. Alright, we've almost got him in. We'll see what he looks like. He's not very big, though, like I said. Yeah, I really wish they could do something with the light in this map. It is so dark. I think I've tried with the controls. Yeah, he's only a 2-star black sea bass. Not a lot of cash, not a lot of XP. In fact, it'd probably be... Let's see, it'd be more beneficial just to release him. Let's just try a short cast here. Wow, that's short. I barely did that too. Yeah, maybe this time we can get something that's not so close to shore. Ooh, a barracuda. Yes, that we want. I will take a barracuda. I will definitely take a barracuda. Yeah, this rod can pull him in fairly easily, so see how big of a barracuda this guy is. I don't think he's too big. And, ooh, now at least I can see him better. He's a 2-star, so he's not huge. But he actually brought in close to the same amount that Marlin did comparatively. Let's see, now how much... Oh, look at the XP, though. Gosh. Definitely be better to release him and get the XP. Honestly. I really wish I could see the girl. God. I can't even take a picture with this. There's no light. Yeah, I'm just going to release him. He's only a 2-star. That's not going to do me much good. Barely throw it, which that's barely throwing it, if you can believe that. Let's try to stay nearer to the surface. Seems that's where the sharks are hanging out. Lots of species here. There we go. That is a striped bass. It's not going to get us a lot of cash, I don't think. Yeah, I definitely threw it too close to shore. If it's a 5-star, we'll keep him. If not, we'll just release him and get the XP. We got plenty of cash. I don't think we're going to get a lot of cash for him. Might see if we've got a lure that actually gets the marlin too. I also like to see. Wonder what species brings the most XP. Well, that's a little better. He's a 5-star. You have a C28, 48, but we will keep him because he is a 5-star striped bass. Now we got plenty of sharks there. I'm just gonna tap it. That's better. We're gonna let it sink. We got some big fish there. I don't know if those are drum or what they are. There's another. Another barracuda. The last one was a 2-star, so let's see if this guy does a little better. Well, he's definitely fighting harder. Nope, still 2-star. Yeah, but he is definitely worth XP. Definitely worth XP. Wow. That was a little too far, too. Yeah, I think we might be switching lures. Not sure which lure would be more attractive to the blacktip sharks. Right now I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there we go. Yay! We got him. We got him. We got him. Oh boy. He might have us. Nope, he's coming in. He's coming in, guys. Well, he was. Okay, we may need to take our tension down just a little bit more. He's getting it into the red way too easily. Yeah, we had it snap the line on the last one we got. He does those surges like the Blue Marlin do. Yep, we're gonna have to fight him for a minute. He's got to be tired out. Yeah, he's gonna take it out. Keep getting that leg. When he does those surges, that's when things go bad. Yep, he's going to keep doing it. Yeah, I will bring you back when he's got the fight out of him. We'll see what this guy looks like. Well, guys, he broke it. These guys are just so big and strong. I'm not sure that I have the gear to catch them yet. We just got another mission completed, so it wasn't a total loss. Yeah, they definitely went for that. And it's probably a silky shark. I don't know how big they get, but apparently bigger than I can bring in with the gear I've got. And this is not a small gear, but our weakest link is our line. 152 is the best we've got, and it's just not enough. I don't think we can purchase better than that, guys. I think we need to level before we can go any higher. Pretty sure. Yeah, 152 is what we have. That's a level 25. I'm a level 27. There's 168 at 127. Well, we can buy that. Now, let's see. That's all lines. The most powerful line is 201. So maybe if we add that to our gear, it might give us a little more of an edge. He just was so strong. My God, he was strong. Yeah, it was like effortless for the most part. Yeah, I couldn't get the drag any higher, and I wasn't gaining any ground. He had got it out to like 500 feet. It was just a matter of time before he started. He ran me out of line. I'm not sure what the limit is on this game, but probably about 700 feet for this particular map, but that's still feel a little bit better with a little bit stronger line. Still going to be my weakest link, though. So blacktip doesn't get nearly as big. And that's kind of what I was hoping to run into, but I haven't seen any. See a mahi-mahi. Oh, there we go. That's another silky, I think. No, it might be a blacktip. That is a blacktip. That is a blacktip, yes. We might be able to get him in, guys. Yep, we can get this guy in. We can get this guy in. This is what we wanted. Silky is a goal, but not immediately. We can get the blacktips in. The blacktips are much smaller. Isn't he beautiful? Yeah, he's a blacktip. Without a doubt. Yeah, that other one had to be a silky. He's not putting nearly the strain that the other one was. Nowhere near the strain. Yeah, the silky might get into hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I'm not sure. He's still giving us a run for our money, though. Let's see here. And there he is. He's a 5-star. See, he's only 75.30 pounds. So he's not a monster, but he is still a shark. God, this capturing these poses, they suck. It's just all dark. Well, what we'll do is we'll go to the trophy lodge and get a look at him there, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, we never got anything off this bottom rod, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this away and grab this. Alright, well, let's see what we can do about getting out of here. And we're going to go take a look at our net here. Let's see, we only have 271 pounds of fish in the net. The ones we kept, that is. We got an Atlantic Blue Marlin. We are going to definitely add that to our trophies, and the blacktip shark. Sell the other one. Let's go to the residence and take a look at our shark and our blue marlin, see what they actually look like. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, the poses, guys. I wish the poses were better. On every other map, they look pretty good. Then that hat they added, I wish they had not. It looked better the way it was before. And this I'm real thrilled with. I've always been real thrilled with this since they added it. This has been a great addition. Okay, that's Alaska. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Delaware's out here. I forgot. There's our Blue Marlin. Isn't he a beauty? Isn't he a beauty? I can't see his... Where's his plaque? Well, I can't see how big he is. There's our shark. Now the plaque's... Wait a minute, there's the plaque. Just can't read it. Yeah, they've definitely got to do some graphic changes here. I can read this one. It says Blacktip Shark, 75.30 pounds. Very nice. So Blue Marlin. I can see the writing, but I cannot read it. Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to adjust the settings here, but apparently you cannot. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be back with another episode of Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Until then, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.